Hi there people, it's Uberman UK. Now people, as an Uber driver, I always find that I hardly get any tips. I do a cracking service for passengers. I look after them. I try and be polite and well-mannered to them. Try and get the right station, the right temperature for them. Have a great conversation. And people don't tip. But in a normal taxi, you always seem to get a tip. But I've noticed customers think that you don't have to tip because everything's included. Well, it's not. And it's hard for an Uber driver to actually, you can't ask for tips because that is completely out of line. So what can you do? What ideas can you come up with? Because me personally, I can't say to a passenger, "Oh, tip please." It doesn't happen that way. And I've noticed that some passengers are scared to ask. They're scared to say, "Excuse me, driver, are we allowed to tip? Or is it included in the price?" Because when I catch an Uber, I never know what to do. And I never know if it's okay to tip or it's not to. Because if you look on the main website, it said tips. You don't have to tip the driver. Now that's a bad thing because we like tips because sometimes we deserve a tip, because if we're going out of our way to make a passenger really happy and really friendly and he or she thinks he deserves a tip here, but they're always reluctant to actually give you one. So I've come up with not a device, but like a sign, what's nice professionally done, what goes on the back of the seats here. And what it says is, to break the ice about tips, is ta-da! There it is. And what it says, people, as you can see, it says, "Please rate me 5 stars if you enjoyed the ride," because we need our 5-star rating as it gives us access to the Uber app. If we go below 4.5 people of our rating, we do lose. We are sacked. Deactivated, as they call it. Basically, it's a nice word for being sacked. So try and encourages passengers to give you a nice 5 out of 5. And it also says, before you exit the vehicle, please check you haven't left anything behind, because it is a nightmare when they leave the mobile phone and you have to go back to where you dropped them off and give it them back, which wastes your time. And also there it is, there's a tip inside. It said, "Tips are not," I didn't read this myself, I've only got this off eBay. It said, "Tips are not required, but gratefully appreciated." So it tells the passenger it's okay to tip if they want to. They don't have to if they want to. And also it says, "Please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Uberman UK." And I've got this off eBay, but it had to come all the way from America. And it took nearly 2 weeks to come here because I couldn't find a printer who actually would do this for me. So I have to go over the seas in that best land over there, America. I've been there a few times, great people, and I've got a few subscribers from there. So I knew Americans wouldn't let me down. The British couldn't help me, but the Americans did. Okay, and I asked them to design it for me. I give them ideas, and they come back with this, which is a great example. But I see how they've got the dollar sign on the top of the piggy. Well, I can't have it always, can I? And it also says my name at the bottom. I did get this. One of my relatives had given me a bit of money at Christmas, so I decided not to spend it on this sign. So I appreciate that, Michelle. This is what I bought with my birthday money. And I said it cost more for shipping than it did for this. But it's worth it, and I'll keep you updated on how this actually goes. If I get any tips, I'm wasting my money. But you have to try these things, people. You have to try these things. There you go, people. There's the sign. Say it's easy stands out, so all passengers can read that as soon as they get in the vehicle. And if they are uncomfortable about tipping, the information's there. Thanks very much, people. Uberman signing out. And before I go, yes, if you just watched that, I did slip up a bit. See if you can wonder why before I do this. And I've got an announcement to make. It's a shout out for one of my customers. I meant to do it a few weeks ago, but I forgot as ever. Typical bloke. Right, it is one of my customers come in and he's a subscriber. He subscribed to my channel and he asked for a shout out. So it's for Nathan, people, in Staley Bridge, and what he does for a living, he mends and fixes phones. So if you drop your phone and it smashes everywhere, he can fix it. I will put down below his actual Facebook page and what you actually look for. It's iMens. Well, it's quite an easy iMens phones. iMens. He's an excellent lad out there. I always support local businesses if I can find them, obviously. He's self-employed, just like me. Yes, self-employed, Uber. And so I'm going to give a good shout out for Nathan in Staley Bridge. If anyone wants your phone fixing, go and see him. He's on Facebook, iMens. Now that's it. Now, but yeah. Before I go, did you figure out my mistake? Did you? Yes, it was I said birthday money. It wasn't. It was my Christmas money. That's what happens sometimes when you're dyslexic. You get your words wrong, and you probably figured that out in some of my videos. Okay, thanks very much, people. Now that is it. Now Uberman is signing out.